Hey there, Ron Cooks here with Infinite Client. Just wanted to share something that I heard this morning that I kind of lived by for my last few years, because I came to the realization about this thing that the majority of our industry teaches, particularly around January when we start the new year, start fresh, along with our New Year's resolutions. We always sit and have meetings and study sessions and books and crash courses on goal setting. And I'm here to tell you that it is a farce. Don't believe the hype. Now, I am a huge fan of Steve Scholl, and I listened to him on a YouTube interview this morning, where he echoed the same thing that I've always been saying and touting. And I didn't think that there were too many people out there that believe the way I do about goal setting, and the fact that it's really no different than your New Year's resolution that by the 31st of January, you have abandoned, you have moved on to bigger and better things. Well, with that, I'm telling you that goals are pretty much the same thing, because we really don't spend the time to dig in and unpack what the goals for what they truly are, which is nothing more than a dream that we have set out there, but no path to get to it. So the way that I do it is I do have them write down what their desires are for their family. And if you know me for 5 minutes, you can't impress me because you want a Maserati or you want a 20-bedroom house. You know, the material things in life, they come and go. And, you know, the moment you pass away, you got a group of people fighting over that stuff. So that's not what does it for me. So when I sit you down and we truly dig deep and peel that onion back and find out what your true desires are, then I ask you to create a path from where you want to be to where you are now, and a path in such that we can break this down to daily activities. So once we have that, then I go to the people that I'm coaching or mentoring, and I say, okay, now what I want to see is what your daily activities are. What are you going to commit to every day to doing it? You see, a goal we don't have any control of. We don't. You know, I always had the dream, or every year when I was doing it, I won 100 closed deals by December of that year. That's what my goals are. You know, 80% I want listings, 20% I want sales. That's what I would write down years previous. Only to realize, but by the mid-February, I have not abandoned that, but abandoned me doing all of this work to lay out my plan for the 100 deals for the year. What I didn't do is dictate how each day was going to lay out for me so that I can get to whatever that goal was. I didn't do that. I didn't spend the time doing that. And there's always been that large gap between what I wanted and what I'm doing to get to it. So if you check out Steve Scholl, he is a relationship-based coach that is out there, that is preaching the gospel of building relationships first. And in that, he will tell you that a goal is nothing. It's something that he used to teach and used to spend a lot of time getting people to build what their goals are, only to find out that these goals were nothing more than pipe dreams that most people did not achieve because, again, they never made the connection. So here I am asking you, have an idea on which direction you want to go. Now, I am here in Texas, and it's important to know whether I'm going towards the east or going towards the west. That is clear. So I am not stating that goals aren't necessary, at least having a projection of what you want or a visual aspect of what you would like to achieve, that's important. And that lines you up, and that puts you on the same vibration to those things or to those goals that you are seeking in that aspect. So when I step out of my house, I need to know, am I going east or west? That is clear. But then once you have the general direction that you're heading in, I need you to pull back, not only to the day, but to the hour. And also you'll note with Steve, he is a huge fan of time blocking. Well, yeah, so am I. Every morning I come into the office, I shoot these videos, I write my notes, I jump on my CRM, and I make sure I handle all of the tasks that my CRM has set up for me, to include communicating with my past clients and my sphere of influence. So once all of that is done, my day is done for the most part. So my work day is no more than 2.5 hours. The rest of the time I'm spending servicing clients. I'm giving them the time that they deserve. Since I really worked hard to get their business, I want to make sure that I'm doing the quality of the work that I promised them. So the rest of the day I spend servicing my clients. But initially, when I go out every morning, I am going out to plant those seeds, to make sure I maintain contact, to make sure I build my relationships, again, with my family, past clients, and my sphere of influence. So I hope this helps you. And I know that I'm going to get a lot of pushback on this one. Great. Let's have that discussion. Let's talk about it. Let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear your spin on things. Just as my mind was changed about goal setting years ago, you may give me another thought or something that I can work on to improve on it as I trek through this thing called life and business for myself. So I'm looking forward to any of your comments. Just drop it in that discussion area down there. Hit that like, subscribe. Let's build a community of people that want to build this relationship-based business. I promise you, not only will your business be better for it, but you will be better for it, which will lead to a better way of living for you and your family. You take care. Bye.